Hey guys, welcome back to Couch Bros with Zach and Zoe here. And my cat jumped on me while I was setting up, and I'm not gonna move him because that's kind of a douche move.
Yeah.
And I'm not a douche. Well, to my cat, he's
But
cool.
he is a douche in real life, guys.
Special guest Gilgamesh, and today we're gonna be talking about Goblin Slayer. And was it a great episode?
It was a really good episode. It was a lot of action, and I enjoy the talk scenes in Goblin Slayer. I really enjoy that.
Yeah, I mean,
I like his responses.
It's because it's pretty much cut, short, easy, straight to the point. But
He's a
like,
badass.
It felt like this time it had meaning
Yeah.
to everything.
Yeah, but we start off the episode where we left off, where there was that huge explosion with that eyeball.
Yeah, with
monster,
the eyeball from the previous episode, they killed the eyeball,
and they made a huge explosion, and you guys know there's still goblins inside that cave. So after that huge explosion, you guys know that they're gonna hear it.
Yeah, well, most odds are they're gonna hear it.
Yeah.
But then we get to the mirror. Like we had questions about it in the previous episode. What was the mirror for? And we see the priestess go up to the mirror and she like touches it. And you see, like, you know, like when you drop like a little driplet of water into a puddle, you see how it just like starts moving around.
Yeah,
that's what we saw. And then when it clears up, we see goblins on the other side.
It looks like we see the other side, and I guess they call it like a warp mirror or something.
Like more like a gate mirror, like a teleporter.
Yeah. It looks like that. That's how they're able to get in and out of that whole place.
But I don't think a boat can fit through that mirror.
Well, if it's a magic mirror, we don't know how the magic.
Yeah, we don't know how it works yet.
So they'll probably release more information on that later. But you know, the two-way mirror, they're not sure what to do with it. But Goblin Slayer, he looks like he's giving instructions. He's basically telling, okay, guys, prepare because they're gonna come.
Yeah, because we don't know if they're coming from the mirror or from the backside yet.
And he's giving everybody instructions. He's like, okay, Lizard Man, you take down the mirror. Priestess, just stay in the corner. Don't get hurt. She only has one spell left.
Yeah, she had one spell left.
Make sure we're gonna use it like on my mark, right?
Yeah.
And
then
the dwarf, how many did the dwarf?
I think he had a 4 or.
But does he even have like a limit?
I'm not sure because most of his spells they're mostly like they're from items he carries. Like
yeah, I know the dragon has.
Yeah, he uses
three spells plus his bones.
Yeah, no, but the bones guys he summons, I believe he can only do 2 of them because from one episode he summons 1. And then he says if instead of using 3 spells, he can summon 1 more.
Oh,
so I'm guessing they cancel each other out.
Okay, so you know he summons the skeleton warrior to protect the princess.
To protect the priestess.
To protect the priestess.
He protects the priestess and to protect the high elf.
Yeah, and it looks like then this is when the goblins start coming, and when the goblins are coming. Oh, you know what? Actually, before they start coming, actually, I wanted to mention one thing. Before the goblins start coming, before he starts issuing orders, it looks like the priestess and everybody is nervous or scared.
Yeah,
and it's understandable from what happened last time.
No, but I'm also thinking because we don't know if these goblins from the other side of that mirror can come in through that side, so and they can get trapped from both sides.
And one thing I liked was that the goblin fairy just looked at him and said, don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I got this.
And just hearing those words from their leader, it just like
the
priestess was
like they just all like they just all come down. Yeah. It's like
and it was great. Just his words alone, just his presence.
Yeah, that goes to show how much faith they actually have in him.
Yeah, and it's incredible. Everything that happened was planned. Everything that happened was strategized by the Goblin Slayer. I don't know if it was at the moment or if it was planned because everything was perfect.
The thing is, I'm gonna do a separate video on this, but I'm just like, during his training, they tell him, like, his master tells them to always keep thinking, never stop thinking, always have like an extra plan or backup plan for everything.
Yeah,
always use your you have to use your imagination. You never know, like, when you're gonna need it, what's gonna happen. Always keep thinking, never stop.
So, and saying that's what he's doing in the episode.
Yeah,
he's having the he's slinging rocks at the goblins. He has the archer girl shooting.
She shoots with her arrows.
He's having the lizard bring down that mirror for some reason. The priestess starts to help him out, and that's when the Goblin Champion returns.
Oh man, that
and right away the Goblin Slayer is like, oh, that guy's tough, and he goes towards him, but not really.
No, like I guess it's kind of like he taunts him to chase after him.
Yeah, and because he's chasing him.
Yeah, he's just freaking like dude. All the other goblins just like doesn't even matter to him.
I know,
but I do know that if a goblin, I'm assuming it works for Cynthia for Goblin Champion, but they're not gonna stop attacking even if they kill their own kind. They're just gonna hold that hatred more. They're gonna have more hatred towards the Goblin Slayer or towards anyone, whoever, like they have to kill their own guy just to kill this guy.
Yeah, so
they get more mad.
It looks like the champion, he doesn't care. He just wants to kill them, and he's hitting anything that gets in his way. So as this is happening, he's issuing orders. He's like, "Hey, do this. Hey, you do this." And as soon as they bring down the mirror, he tells them, "Flip it over and carry it. And as soon as you're ready, let me know." So that happens. It gets flipped over. And then he issues the order. What was the spell called?
Well, he's running. He's dragging the Goblin Champion closer, and he tells the dwarf to prepare the biggest rock he has. And as he's closer to where everybody's at, right before he jumps, you can see he throws one of the axes he picked up. I guess right at the Goblin Champion.
Oh yeah, and it chops up his fingers, so that way he can't attack with the sword.
And then he tells the priestess, "I need light." To blind them, and he blinds them all. None of them can see, so I guess that stops them all from getting closer to them while they prepare. And as he gets in, the dwarf releases a spell, and it drops I guess I wasn't sure if he was using his rocks. I saw him throw rocks upwards.
Well, I think he was throwing his gnomes because he has the gnomes, the magic gnomes. So he probably threw his gnome magic, and that's where the gnomes made everything work. Because he then, I believe the spell was called fall control.
I'm not sure.
Because he was able to control everything he was doing. So saying that, he brought the roof down, literally.
Yeah, he literally brought the roof down.
And because everybody was under the mirror, all our heroes were safe because it's a two-way mirror.
Yeah, it's a two-way mirror. But that makes you think, like, okay, so you see all these rocks falling, and then, okay, so there's rocks falling onto the mirror. So you know that mirror's throwing out rocks on the other side.
And it's funny because you just meant you're goblin, you're just chilling.
Yeah, you're just making... like a rock just hits you out of nowhere. It's like, what's going on?
But, all that happened, and I believe, how many goblins did he kill?
It was 53 goblins. Well, he counted 53. I'm not sure if there was anywhere else.
Where did he get that number, 53? Because I know when he was killing one at a time, he was like 20, 25... And then I think he added a couple of points. I think he added a couple of points.
I don't think he does that.
I think he did on this one episode.
I don't know.
I am willing to go back and count.
No, but then again, remember when the Goblin Champion's chasing him, the Goblin Champion's killing goblins for him. He's also counting those. Doesn't matter if he kills them, he's counting them.
Oh, whatever. I don't think that counts. But after the Goblin Slayer and everybody, escapes from there because, everything falls, everybody gets destroyed, they go back to the Sword Maiden. Well, he goes back to Sword Maiden to report everything.
Yeah, to report. No, not to report. It looks more like he's fine. Like, he knows what's going on. He knows that everything was set up.
Now, you see, one thing I didn't understand was, did the Sword Maiden set everything up?
No. What she set up was, in the beginning when he gets there, she tells them that there's goblins and they found the girl in the alley. She set that part up.
So she killed the girl and
I'm guessing she did because during the episode, Goblin Slayer tells her, you know that goblins don't do this. Because the girl had her entire entrails removed. And goblins don't do that to females. They rape them, they
take them back to their cave and they play with them and it's that's all. It was that she set it up. Yeah,
she set that up.
That's what I was getting, but I wasn't too sure if she was setting it up.
Yeah, it was. I'm pretty sure it was
if
her.
You can get confirmation on the book.
Yeah, I'll look more into from the novel, from chapters 1 through the end of volume 1. They don't even go to the capital. Okay, so that's something completely different.
When he gets to the capital in the book, if it gets to it. See if we can get confirmation on exactly what they mean, because it's confusing.
Yeah, it is a little bit confusing, because I still think during the episode, as he's talking to the maiden, you see like a little gecko, a little lizard, and he starts talking about the alligator, and then for some reason it just zooms into that little lizard, and I'm thinking
maybe has the ability to summon monsters.
Yeah, because he did say that it was a familiar, and usually familiars are like I guess a pet, not a pet, but like a monster that works for you that you summon, or that you befriended.
Okay.
So I'm thinking she probably probably put some steroids in that little lizard and popped them up, bro.
Well, I think the opposite, right? I think the lizard maybe does belong to her. The alligator. I don't think it was that little gecko.
Yeah, it probably wasn't. But
I don't think it was. But if you can get some kind of confirmation on
yeah,
because
I mean you
unless if you guys can give
us
the review.
Yeah, like let us know. Maybe we missed the part.
Yeah, because like I watched that part like 3 times and I still kind of confused on it.
It's probably in novel 2 because in novel I believe in novel 1 it ends where this season's gonna end.
Okay, so maybe we'll get more information on that and come back to it.
Yeah, so we'll let you guys know on that.
One thing that I really enjoyed about this talk scene was when after everything was going on, she was asking the goblin if he's going to, I guess, bring judgment to her,
and he's like, "No, you're not a goblin."
And because of that, she still doesn't matter how strong she is. Doesn't matter how the people that she fought, she's scared of goblins, and she doesn't know anyone that can help her because no one's gonna believe that one of the strongest heroes of this world is scared of goblins.
But that goes to show, because she's traumatized still. Everything that happened to her.
And one thing that I really enjoyed was when she said, he said to her, "When you call me, I'll come and I'll kill the goblins for you," and just that alone, like, brought her to her knees and brought her with joy, with happiness, because that's the one thing that torments her, and she can't ask anyone for help because she's one of the strongest persons.
But not only that, she also says even if they're in her dreams, and he's like, I'll be there. And
we know that he won't be there, but just his presence, just by him being there and saying that, it's probably going to get rid of all these nightmares that she has.
Yeah, because
she'll dream about the goblins, and she'll also dream about the Slayer.
Yeah,
and that's all you need. When you're scared and you have something there to help you, when you have it there, even the bad dreams go away.
Yeah, everything's gone.
And that's one thing I love about the Goblin Slayer. It was like, if there's goblins, I'll kill them.
He's gonna be there. Goblin slaying is pretty much his life. I mean, that's ever since he was little. That whatever happened would happen to him. That's pretty much what set everything in motion for him. So, and then that scene ends. We're on the wagon. They're going home and they're pretty much really happy because they all have a sack of gold.
The Goblin Slayer doesn't.
Yeah, he's not. He doesn't care.
Yeah,
like he's like over there just relaxing. Like he's asleep.
He's probably dreaming or thinking about goblins.
You think he dreams about goblins?
Slaying them.
Probably, right? Like he's probably thinking, like, you know what? Like he probably dreams about like new ideas of how to kill goblins. Can imagine.
But it looks like he's also opening up to them because he's like, let's go get ice cream after. Oh, he doesn't say that.
No, but he's like, let's when we get to town, let's get some ice treats.
I think he says, I'm gonna get ice treats. That you guys can come if you guys. And then the dwarf bites himself because he's a fatty.
No, and then the lizard Scally, he'll go anywhere that involves milk.
Oh yeah, that's just like his new thing. But
yeah, like milk.
I'm actually excited for the next episode, guys. So I think
can't wait. Yeah,
I think we'll wrap it here.
Yeah, that ends this episode. You guys know what to do. Thanks for watching. He's still like he's half asleep.